by coaching. I'm streaming. Alright, welcome back to the jungle. Gonna be playing Xin Zhao. For the runes, we're back to the basics. Conquer, Triumph, Alacrity, Coup, Magical Footwear, and Cosmic. We'll be doing that basic build too with Sundered Sky. We did the funny AP build for a little bit, and now it's just time to do what Xin Zhao was built to do. Get some HP, get some AD, and run into a bad guy, and start the play. We're against Nasus this time, so anytime you're against a farming jungler, even if you feel like you're going even or like you're not dying in the early game, you have to make plays and then get you and your laners ahead to ever have some sort of lead over a guy who just farms camps, who just exists around. Because if Xin Zhao doesn't accomplish anything in the early game, well, that's your fault. So let's go ahead and clear our camps, and then when we see a play, then we'll go for it. For Xin Zhao's kit here, the passive is going to give us on-hit damage. Every 3 autos we deal extra damage, and it heals us. The E is going to be the ability we start, giving us that dash that also deals AoE magic damage, and then gives us bonus attack speed. The W is going to be our main ability, having 2 parts, the slash and the stab. That slash deals damage in front of us, and then the stab is going to slow, deal damage, and mark the enemy. Marked enemies, you can use the dash at a much further range. Go ahead and show you that on the wolves here. So with the stab, pretty long range, and then you get that extended jump on the E, helping you stay on top of, or get on top of the long range champions. I say the W is the main ability because it's going to be the one that we spam out the most here. We get that Q level 3, extra damage on our autos, and the third one knocks the enemy up like this. Every time you get an auto with the Q going, you reduce the cooldown of all your abilities as well. That's why the W ends up being so spammable. You can maintain that bonus attack speed from the E as well. Balling's getting pushed in. These guys are trading. And we can guarantee that Nasus will just be farming. It's always nice playing against a jungler like that. You know they are doing nothing. Mr. Galio pretty low. You always want to save that smite for the Scuttle Crab. Even if you're late to it, better to have that. Job's done. Into the bot lane now. Even if Nasus is here, I don't care too much. Alright, onto Nautilus. You guys are flashing away. Okay, Q, E, Auto, W. Hit him, get that knock up, and the job is done. Go ahead and push, and this guy is super dead. W, E, Auto, Q. And we're not going to be able to finish the kill. Flash, knock up, hit him. W, not quite. Braum, if you could just, there you go, hit him with the Q. Auto Q. That's all it really takes now, isn't it? Try to get this wave to crash here. Smite that. Alright, the job is finally done. That's all it takes. That is all it takes for one funny gank, huh? Jeez. Alright, let's reset. We hit the enemy with as many W's as we can. The main deal there is that we close the distance before we use our dash. The main mistake that Xin Zhao players make is whenever they go for a gank, they always use that E too soon. I had a big flank on the enemy and they were already running away. So I close the distance, and then only when I have to will I use that dash to get on top of the Nautilus. Now would be my time to gank top lane. My Krugs are up, very nice. Volibear's pretty pushed in if Darius makes the mistake of continuing to go forward here. It's an easy play. There's the stun, set me up. Nice. EQ auto, moving, auto, knock up, W, hit him, hit him. Simple enough. Back to the camps. Volibear will be able to push this no problem. I needed to crash that bot wave myself because my laner has died. But I don't want to share the XP with top lane so that Volibear can maintain more of a lead. And now after that gank, it's back to the camps. No problem. So yeah, those are kind of your basic gank timings as Xin Zhao. Little full clear scuttle and then gank, and then off your reset, that's your time to gank top lane. You don't always have to, but that time it looked pretty good. Now as we go back to the camps, we'll get our XP. The dragon's on the board, and Nasus is yet to even show. What a guy. What a guy. Honestly, ganking mid would have been okay. Nasus jungle. That's what some people pick, huh? That's their life to live. Who am I to judge? Who am I to judge that one fat idiot just sits there and presses Q for like 70 years? But Bob, you recorded Nasus. Yeah, buddy. Get the level 6 off that Gromp. Into the river. And I guess I'll just start the dragon myself. You would do all those camps, and then I have ulti. If the Nasus comes to contest me, he probably doesn't. He's probably on the top side getting that scuttle. Well, you guys are kind of already doing that, so I'm going to finish the dragon. Yep, that's my team kind of dying. Not exactly owning the enemy, so I'll stay doing the objective. Finish that. Pretty unlikely that I could get it done here. EQ auto, ulti auto, auto, W, hit him, hit him, hit him. Alrighty, even through a sneeze, that guy's dead. Job's done. Ugh, let's reset. The Nautilus pathing, he went up. That is just anomaly. Suppose you die, man. Caulfield's Ruby, sweeper to the top side now. And it's just right back to our camp. So, we've got our plays. We've got some camps. Pretty good so far. Pretty good. What has Nasus done? Nothing. Good job. Good job, Nasus. Yoke to the camps now. Oh wait, let me check something. Okay, we're in business. The Void Grubs are coming up. I'll just stay doing camps. Nasus finally showing 56 CS. So we're even in CS, except we've got a dragon and 3 kills and an assist. Alrighty, to the top lane. They're already fighting, so we need to get there. The Volibear gonna flash away. EQ auto. W, hit him. Hit him. A little bit of damage. Nasus decides not to ulti. And now, let's go ahead. Just wait it out here. Mr. Darius. Suppose we gank him. Let's make this quick. Nice, he misses Q. EQ auto. Auto. Get the knockup. W. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. E. Hit him. Auto Q. Thank God he doesn't get that dunk. To the Void Grubs now. Nasus probably doing these. Oh, sorry, big man. Sorry. W. Oh, God. There's a good stun, but ult and not quite. Almost had the ulti buffer on him. Volibear's Q coming up. Coming up, right? Never mind. Well. That's Nasus's ult. Right back to the Void Grubs. Let me show you how the gangsters do it. We just go right back to this. Xin Zhao, you're a bruiser champion and you're a fighter. You gotta just go in and sometimes die. And then get this, you get the home guards. And then you can just go right back to where the fight was and do it again. The only difference is that Nasus doesn't have his ulti, and I've spent all my gold. So we have our first item completed. We're a lot stronger. He's not showing up, and this fight's happening top, so let's go top lane first. You know he's come back to these Void Grubs. Okay, never mind. That guy is super dead. These Void Grubs are not easy. See how the Darius isn't showing? Guess where he's going. Okay, suppose he's not coming to these. Go ahead and start these up. Mr. Nasus is coming with no ultis, so my mid lane will be able to help me out. Yeah, it's going to be scary for you to contest these objectives. Sometimes you'll die trying, but just try. Option 2 is that you're farming a camps like a freeloader, so. Darius leaving. Alright, job's done. Back to the camps now. We'll just clear these. We want to clear most of this blue side, and then we can look for a play down there. And the dragon's coming up. Very nice. Been maxing that W first, and then once we're done with that, we'll start maxing that Q. But yeah, we completed our first item. For Xin Zhao, it's going to be Sundered Sky, giving us AD, HP, ability, haste, and I almost said... He gives us a crit and then extra healing based off our missing HP. What that allows us to do is engage, not get one shot, and then as fights last for a long time, we're going to sustain a lot of damage. Lets you initiate stuff, because as Xin Zhao, especially as we enter the mid-game, we need to be the one to go in first. If we're behind our teammates, then that just royally sucks. We need to be the one to start the fight, and then our teammates clean it up. Into the river. Go ahead and clear all these wards. Nasus is top lane. Why? Your honor, I'm just gonna walk at these guys. W. Swing and a miss. EQ, ulti, hit him. Knock up on the Nautilus. A W. Pretty good damage. Instead of the dive, I'll just look for the dragon for now. Oh, are we serious right now? W. EQ, auto, 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 auto. W. A little bit of damage. Nice. EQ, auto, knock up, moving, and W. Come on, hit him. Close. Why do you have grasp? Whoa! Whoa! We can kill these guys. Any teammates? Any teammates at all right here? This guy's dead on my screen. Alright, let's reset. He has protoplasm. He is not dead. That's one tanky fella. Well, back to base. With the ward on the dragon, I can reset. Into Black Cleaver next. Another control ward. And since Nasus is not starting that dragon, we'll just go ahead and go to the top side. And we're good to go. You already know the deal off the reset. Time to gank top. Level 9, so we have the W maxed, and we're about to show Darius what we're made of. Kill this guy. Kill this guy. Wait for the stun. And EQW. Never mind. Never mind. Hit him. W. Still get that knockup, just can't do anything with it. Well, we tried. Back to the camps. Darius Ghost lets him get away pretty easily there. If we stick around too long for another gank, I swear it just never works. The enemy already saw you, they're gonna play safer. They're never gonna fully commit to a fight, so it's better just to fully leave. But what if my ally dies? So what, man? Alright, Nasus gets a funny dragon down there. Looking for the Black Cleaver next. Yeah, Xin Zhao's a champion that. In this season, he stayed at the exact same power level the entire time. Isn't that weird? They changed his AP build and whatnot. This guy just always stays in the exact same spot. That's a pretty good spot. He's always like A+ tier. Alright, maxing that Q now. Now we know this is warded. I want to wait till the enemy pushes into the turret and then we'll try for a flank. Flash. Okay. Get CC'd. It's fine. Walk past him. Eventually here. EQ. Auto. Knock up. W ulti. Hit him. Hit him. Finally. Hit him. And I'm not going to be going on to that guy. Alright, job is done. Not gonna stay for that Nautilus dive, I'd rather just hang out around mid lane. Nasus isn't here. I bet that he's just on those... Yeah, the Rift Herald. Oh well. Uh-huh. W. Alright, well, here we go. EQ auto. W. Sorry, Nasus. I know. This will show me to try to help my ally. Yep, I know. I know, Nasus. I know. Leon doing way too much mid, and then just by existing near it, suppose I die. Suppose he just walks up and presses Q a couple times. Well played, Mr. Nasus. Nobody does it like you. Well, we killed bot lane, but with my laner's mistakes, Mr. Nasus has gotten a couple objectives here. It is what it is. As we enter the mid game, it's going to be about the team fights, and my CC, my tankiness, and my damage. It all comes together at this stage of the game. We completed the Black Cleaver, so now we have a little bit more AD, HP ability haste, and the Armor Shred. The Armor Shred is going to apply pretty much instantly with our W. The W slash, the cone right in front of us. Check it out. It deals a lot of instances of physical damage very quickly. It instantly stacks the Black Cleaver. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Let's gank top lane. We know that Nasus doesn't have ulti, and I want to get more ganks before this laning phase ends. Go ahead, Volibear, go ahead. Alright, he's going in. QW. Auto hit him, just in case. Alright, Mr. Volibear. Since I don't trust you, I'm just going to stay with you to hit this turret. I want to make sure this thing goes down. Push. 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 Auto. Q. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Job's done. Any camps? Nice. No blue buff. Might as well smite this then. That enemy bot lane's pretty low. I'm just going to jump over the wall here. A little bit of Blast Cone. A little bit of EQ. Auto. Auto. W. Take that, dum-dum. Sortie. Sortie. Go for GA as our last item. Alright, well, these are going to be the guys I'm providing for. The 2-2 Volibear, the 1-3 Yone, and the 2-2 whatever Smolder. Amazing. We got the Ninja Tabby now. Armor, reduced damage from auto attacks, and then with the GA, that will allow us to play way more aggressive. Amazing. Amazing. Can't wait to team fight with you guys. Here's the stun. Dragon's coming up. Let's go ahead and path bot. As you enter the mid-game, start skipping the camps for the objective fights. Always be there. At least if your team is. No matter what you do, you're going to be outscaled as you enter the late game, so you want to fight as much as you can in this mid-game. There's a flash. Okay. Okay. W. EQ, auto, ulti. Hit this guy. Moving. W. Bro, I'm not sure about all this, boys. You guys are strictly just getting dunked on here. Okay. Oh god, here we go. Q. Auto. Amazing. My team is really something, man. I'm not even ally complainer, Bob. This is just impressively bad. Mm-hmm. But Nasus has a 600 gold shutdown. Makes sense. Makes sense. He did just farm all game and then walk into a couple funny kills. Makes sense. I love my team. I love my team. The only way that we're going to make a comeback here is going to be through getting the Baron at this point. The Dragon stack is just out of our control. And with the Baron, our team can push and attack more. So hopefully we can win a team fight to then end up getting that. Caitlyn stays mid, so let's go ahead and try to gank this first. A little bit of sweeper. Nice. E. And she has the flash. Whoa, Mr. Galio, what are we doing? Hit him, hit him, hit him, Q, hit him. Knock up. Amazing. Alright, glad to be here, boys. Job is done. Back to the camps. So yeah, we want to be the one to start the fight, and then my team can follow up the Yone, the Smolder, even the Braum. The Braum gets to get in there whenever I go in. Alright, let's just get to this. Good stun. Q. Auto. W. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Job is done. Level 13, we got that Q max, so now it's just points in the E for more attack speed at this stage. Don't worry, Mr. Support, I'll ward the Baron. Right, we have push on no waves, so I'll just keep farming. Now, to do any plays, you don't want to do it in the lane. The lane itself is always bogus. Oh, sortie. W. EQ auto. Auto. Ulti. Hit him. Flash away. W. And we're pulling the entire enemy team into our team. You would hope. You would hope that we could get something done here. Right, everyone's just flashing away and dying. Makes sense. W. Close. Well. Can't 1v1 this guy. Sortie. Q. W. Okay. This is so randomly the hardest game ever. We have to keep fighting. There's really nothing else to do. Darius is pretty tanky too. What a bummer. Mr. Darius, that's my turret. Knock up. W. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Auto Q. Hit him. Knock up. That's all it takes, really. That's all it takes. Alrighty. Now you might want to get desperate here. Do the Baron. Take the enemy camps. Don't do anything. Just farm your camps and get a reset. We got a lot of gold, but I also need my XP from my funny camps. Once we have both of those combined, that's when the real magic happens. But people get too desperate even when their team is fat, stinky losers that just feed. The real trick is just not caring and doing what the right play is. The right play is usually get your resources, spend the gold, and then fight again. Let's go ahead and reset. If we win one fight and get that Baron, we can win the game. Getting a shutdown on that big-ass Nasus might be a problem, though. Urge to build something like a Bork is pretty high, but we're not doing that. We're just going to keep it normal here. Let's get a longsword. The enemy is mostly AD, so we can continue to build some armor. My Smolder died mid. Amazing. W. And now we just have to wait. If we go in ourselves, then it just sucks. Okay, this is fine. EQ auto W. Hit him. Hit him. Ulti that guy away. Hit him. W. Yum going in. EQ auto W. Pretty good damage, but not enough. Not enough. Boom. Close. 1, 2. We have the knockup. Smolder has arrived. The dragon's coming up. Get in there, boys. Ouch. Ouch. W. EQ. Auto. Knockup. W. Moving. And on to Galio now. Q, W. Well, my Smolder's all the way over here, so. Knock up onto this guy. W. Hit him. Hit him. Ooh. Ooh. Come here, Buster. Come here, Buster. W. Well, close. Buh. That's all it takes, really. That's all it takes. Let's go get one funny dragon.
It's so easy. The game's always so easy, and that's why I like it. My teammates are always good, and the game's always so easy. It's just a pleasure to play as you just glide through the game. Who's with me? make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're a happy gamer. Join the Happy Gamer Discord club.
All right, job's done. A couple camps. I want to get level 16, and then I'll have my final point on my ulti. I don't think the enemy will rush Baron after they respawn. Look at how fast we farm, too. What, so no wolves? When the hell did anyone take my wolves? Yo, did you see? You see when they took my wolves? Well, keep your eyes peeled. Stair axe, I suppose. To the top side. Jeez, I need both of my camps for level 16. Although Nasus is very strong mid-game, he does fall off late game. And my Yone has 2 items, my Smolder has 3. I want to get those guys to 4 items and then pretty much guaranteed to win. Over the wall. W. EQ, hit him, hit him, hit him. Another W. Hit him, hit him, hit him. Just a matter of time. 1,000 autos later. Into the river. Yes. Yes. W. EQ. Ulti. Hit him. Hit him. Control word eventually here. W. Getting shit on, but we're gonna die. It's fine. We got the GA. Okay. W. EQ. Well, there goes my ADC. Second phase of the fight now. W. Waiting, waiting. And we go in. Hit him, hit him. W. Hit him. Auto this guy. E this guy. Close. Super close. Mr. Yone, the fight's over here. Well, we got the Sterix, but it costs us the GA. We take that fight as far as we can. But even though we die tanking all of that, it's still not enough. Ha! It's still not enough. But that's how you want to use the GA. Just really force a fight, stay in there, and get so many rotations of the W off. So many rotations of the Q off. The Sterix is going to give us HP Tenacity, AD, and then that big old shield whenever we get low. Want to reset right to the Baron now. We already have our levels. We already have our items. We can just perpetually reset to this bad boy and keep fighting. 15 kills. Can a white boy get a win, please? Please? Alrighty, to the top side. Man, Volibear TP's in. Well, let's kill Darius. W. EQ, hit him, hit him. Just use the ulti. Miss that W. I think it will be fine though. Just keep hitting this guy. Just a matter of time. 1 million autos later. The game is going too late at this point. My damage is going to start to fall off, and then I'm gonna just start dying more often as these carries get more items. But our CC becomes more important at this stage of the game. W. Moving. EQ, hit him. Hit him. Knock up eventually here. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. They peeled off Baron. Nice. Nice. Wow, our team comp's doing what it's supposed to. We're poking them. W. We can queue the minions here, get our ulti up sooner. Thank you. Nice. EQ auto. Auto. Get the knock up here. Eventually with the ulti. Boom! Nice. Separate the fight. W. Waiting. EQ. Hit him. Oh, I'm super dead, huh? Knock up on the Nasus. I'm alive! Nice! Oh god. Oh jeez. Sortie. Well, we know not to trust Volibear. Let's reset so we can get to the Baron quick. Oh god, this is warded. Run! Sortie. Why are you so fast? I'm super dead. Can't have shit around here. You can't do fucking anything. I guess Death's Dance. There's nothing else to buy, man. At least the fight lasted long enough. The enemy doesn't know Barons on the map. We got that going for us. If we look at the scoreboard here. 3.5 items for Smolder, 4 for Caitlyn. Bummer. And then my Yone has 2 items still. It's 31 minutes, he has 2 items. I hope we lose at this point. The game has gone too damn long. I have a bunch of kills, but as Mr. Bruiser Xin Zhao, we can only do so much. And then he has some real funny champions, so... Here's to hoping. Anyways. Right now is dangerous because if I go to farm, then that Baron's up. And if we lose the Baron, we lose the game anyways, so I have to start giving up farm. Maybe. Not today. Ooh, cute. Hit him. Knock up. Eventually here. Sortie. Ooh, nice. EQ auto. Ulti. That guy's dead. On to Nasus now. Eventually here. Get that stun. Get the slow. I have my GA. We're in business. Another knock up. Please. Please. Buh. Can a white boy play League? Can a white boy please play League? This would be super... Oh, how's it going, Volley Bear? Yeah, running back to base? Yeah, get back to base. Nothing important's happening. What a miserable game. Holy shit. Smolder, we scaled yet? We're almost 2 Family Guy episodes deep. Are we scaled yet? Let me know. Alright. And our next contestant, Mr. Yone. Honestly, I think I need... And I can't even get that. I guess we'll go Wit's End. I need some magic resist at this point. Get him! Okay. White people will be like, why don't you build damage? Listen, man, that's not gonna save the day here. Okey-doke. Yeah, one of the main deals too is that we never look for 1v1s, even though our team sucks. We have to keep looking for these team fights. With this sort of build, it's just all HP tankiness, and if you're fighting in front of your team, good. If you're fighting without them, it's always bad. Even when you want to get desperate because your team sucks and the game's super boring, still, just do it the right way. Help this guy clear the stupid super minions. Whoa! Run! Run! W. 40. Thought that was our jungle. I must be mistaken. Ouch. Fine, guys, I'll play this far back too. I don't care at this point. Nice, what a strategy. Stand in the bush until they get bored. That's 1. W. Ulti. That's 2. EQ. Auto. Knock up. Hit him. W. Miss onto the Caitlyn. Nasus trying to end the game here. What a guy. Well, GG.